a short time ago. The president naming Representative Rahm Emanuel as his chief of staff. Don Lemon actually outside of his office there in Chicago, Illinois. He came out and made a statement, Don?
Yeah, he did come out, Kira, just a short time ago to make a statement. He didn't come out to actually make a He came out to go to lunch. He walked out of his office just a short time ago in the Ravenswood neighborhood in Chicago. Of course, we know Rahm Emanuel is the 5th district of Illinois congressman here. He walked out of his office with someone in his staff, and he said, "Hey, listen, Don," and other local media who he recognizes from here. And he said, "It's not a big statement. All I have to say is I am going now to have lunch with my wife," his wife, Amy, who also greeted one of my coworkers this morning in a bathrobe saying, "Oh, my gosh, everybody's been at my house, and you guys keep knocking on the door, but, you know, he's not here, and I'm not sure where he is. Go check his office." So over here at his office, he said that, and then he walked away from the camera, and I said to him, "This has to be exciting for you to be the chief of staff, to be named the chief of staff." And he stopped, and he looked at me, and he said, "Yes, Don, I will say this. Everybody stop. I will say this on camera for you now and I'll leave you with this until I have the press conference tomorrow." And tears started welling up in his eyes, Kira, and he said, "I am happy that my parents are still alive to see their middle son become the chief of staff for an historic figure in the White House, the first African-American president. I'm happy that they're alive to see that, and it means a lot to me." And he started to cry and then walked away from the cameras to go have lunch with his wife.
It's got to be a pretty emotional day. Just imagine being tapped, at the age of 46, being tapped chief of staff for the President of the United States, a historic presidency.
And Kira, you know, I have to say this because there's the very interesting thing about this is that whoever replaces Rahm Emanuel, there's going to have to be a special election held. And whoever replaces Barack Obama is going to have to be appointed by the governor. Governor Rod Blagojevich has some really tough choices to make. Not only does he have to schedule a special election in the district that was once his, Rahm Emanuel's district was Rod Blagojevich's district, but he also has to choose who is going to take over for Barack Obama. And in the community here, inside of Illinois, people here really want a minority, an African-American person to take over because they want diversity in the Senate. And the governor at more than African-American, so it's very interesting to see who he's going to pick. He gets to decide if the Senate is diverse in the future. Of course, we know Barack Obama, the only African-American member of the Senate. So Governor Rod Blagojevich is really has a tough decision and an interesting decision that not many people have picked up on, Kira.
All right, Don Lemon there live for us from Chicago. Don, thanks so much. And, you know, presidential transitions are unique.